We're coming to you from Blue Hills Regional High School in Canton for round one of the South D4 bracket, the MIAA State Tournament on Fred TV. Evan Massoud with you for the call. Diman making the trip up here to face off against the Warriors. This is the third time these two teams are going to square off against each other this season, and Blue Hills took the first two, but we should note both those games came down to the wire. Both those games were one possession games. So this really should be a pretty even matchup once again. Bengals, of course, getting into this game as the number 16 seed against number 1 Blue Hills because they took care of business at home on Monday against Southeastern. J.C. King going up the ladder. The tip ends up going to Isaiah Lumu, one of 3 captains for the Warriors. So home team starts with possession, get things going. Three ball to get it started. King with the rebound. And it'll be Chris Lopez taking it across center. Bad pass. King was not looking at the ball. Looked like he was heading toward the basket. Wasn't expecting the pass from Gomes. Hand off to Jesse Postel. And it's stolen. No, Chris Lopez, and now we have a travel called. So Diman will have it. Run down the starters real quick here for Diman. Number 1, Mason Gomes. Number 12, Chris Lopez. Number 21, Lyndon Carrero. Number 22, J.C. King. Number 31, Ryan Viveris, led by Nick Santos. I go to Carrero in the corner. Back to Viveris, now to Gomes, all the way around the arc. And Lopez biding his time. They go back to Viveris. Ooh, a travel, one extra step for Viveris. That was a quick whistle there. The starters for Blue Hills, number 1, Lawrence James. Number 3, Valdemir Perset. Number 10, a captain, Jesse Postel. Number 11, a captain, Isaiah Lumo. And number 25, a captain, Mike Jean-Louis. And the 3 captains, Coach Brian Gertie telling me that the 3 captains actually are all-stars as well, league all-stars. So they are great seniors in terms of leadership and talent. That's something he said to me pregame, very impressed by them. It's a tight group. We're scoreless through 90 seconds. Lopez to Gomes, wants 3, got it. Bengals start off ahead. It took extra time on Monday to get into this game. The Bengals had to go into a 4-minute overtime, and they were able to pull out the win. 63-61 was the score on Monday in OT against the Hawks. Gomes gets a hand on it, tips it away. The Warriors will have it with 9 seconds on the clock. Quick 3 in the corner. It's going to be short. King hands it to Gomes. Take it the other way. And our first foul. And it's former Conley player and coach Matt Kurt giving the home team the bad news. Postel gets tagged with his first foul. Travel called. As this game's going on here, Coach Billy Shea and his Conley Cougars hosting their round 1 game back home. We wish Coach Shea the best. That does fall, and the Warriors are on the board courtesy of Lumu. Oh, almost taken away. Jean-Louis does jar it loose this time, but he gave up on it. Carrero came in for the take back. That's short. Gomes going to get the rebound back. That's long. King with the stretch and the putback. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And that worked for the Bengals that time. You know, this is one of those situations, and Diman faced it last year, going to Old Colony for the first round. That doesn't go. They had lost to Old Colony twice, and a foul. They lost to Old Colony twice, and said, the hardest thing to do for a team is to beat a team 3 times in a season. And right now, kind of in the same situation, with Blue Hills having taken both regular season matchups against Diman. At the line for 2, Lopez. First one good. Second one no good. Carrero chasing it down, and it ends up going into the hands of Jean-Louis. Full steam, lost the ball. Out of play it goes. Little bouncer to Jean-Louis in the corner. Carrero defending well. They get it to James. No good. Chasing it down in the corner. Nice job from Gomes. Man, he's kind of been everywhere right now. Nice blind pass to him for 3. Short. Lopez was there for the rebound and the putback. I like what I'm seeing from the Bengals here in the first quarter. Halfway through it already. And it's 8-2 Bengals. And the block, King, I think, got a hand on it, and now a foul called on Carrero. Oh, actually, it's going to go on Gomes. Like it was Carrero who was in there, but Gomes going to get hit with the foul. And we'll have 2 shots for Lawrence James. First one good. First trip to the free throw line for the Warriors. That one does go. Coach Santos telling me before the game for the Bengals, it's learn from mistakes. He said, they were 8-12 this year. They got in again because of the league. He said the team hadn't been at full strength for much of the year. They were, illnesses running through the locker room and then injuries and so on and so forth. So Lopez open, plenty of time, and it's wide to the left. And he said, when you have the full complement of players, that's stolen. Gomes, basket, and one. When you get your full complement of players, and that's going to make a big difference. And they're taking that one away, and they're calling it an offensive foul. So Gomes with 2 fouls now. That's a tough break. We saw enough offensive fouls in the Durfee game. That's good from Peel. I tell you one thing, I don't know if it's just play getting more aggressive, but we've seen more offensive fouls this year than I've probably seen in the previous 6 seasons that I've done and worked. I don't know what it is or what they're looking for this year, but it basically has taken away the ability to charge to the basket now. You're so worried you're going to just breeze by somebody and they're going to call you on it.
Hands up, hands up.
So instead of it being 10-4, it's 8-6. Lopez steals it, going to the basket. Oh, doesn't get it to go. King. So King should have been fouled. Instead, it ends up being a jump ball, but that looked like more of a foul than the offensive that was called on Gomes. I guess we'll let it slide. Blocked. Oh, what a block And now stepping out of play is Viveris. So the Warriors with a chance to pull even here. Lost the ball again. I'll tell you, the Bengals defensively. Oh, now taken away. Gomes mishandled it. Bengals defense has been very good. Travel. Lopez. Got it. Lopez with 6 points here in this first quarter. And the lead back up to 5. Final 90 seconds of the first. Postel wants the 3 ball. He knocks it down. That one was from college range. Pretty deep 3 ball. King in the corner, back to Lopez. Now to Viveris. Has some room thanks to King. King screened and allowed Viveris some room to get that jumper off.
Come on, guys. Keep it tight, keep it tight. Watch back door.
Pass it to Vernell Peel. He's in off the bench. Oh, a double dribble. Justin Leduc coming in late, arriving crowd for the Bengals, but certainly making their presence known, the Fall River fans. Both bleachers here full. It's a small gym. I mean, you know, a lot of these gyms are small. Diamond is small, Blue Hill's small. We were at Old Colony last year, another small gym. These are the old style gyms, not a big field house, not like we saw in Wellesley or like we have at Durfee. So these are the old fashioned gymnasiums, and they're actually doing some work here at Blue Hills, some major renovation projects. So Gomes, no shot, and a travel. Shot clock off. Warriors with 20 seconds to work with here at the end of the first quarter. They keep rotating around here the outside. They finally get it to Postel for 3. Back-to-back for him. 1 point game. Gomes is fouled with 1.3. It's on the floor. Good sportsmanship there. Postel got in the way. He's going to get hit with his second foul. Third team foul. And 1.3 on the clock here. So, gonna have to get it in for a quick release shot. No good. It's long anyway. And the first quarter comes to an end. The Bengals up by 1. It's 13-12 after 8 minutes. It's Postel and Lopez leading the charge scoring-wise. And thanks to Postel's back-to-back threes here in the final 90 seconds of the first, he's got his 6 points, and Lopez with his 6 as well. One at the line, and then a field goal, and then the three-pointer. A well-rounded education is one that is not only academically oriented, but one that also includes physical, social, and emotional development. Interscholastic athletics provide the other half of education. The MIAA encourages you to support your local high school athletic team throughout the school year. We are happy to be bringing you more MIAA state tournament coverage here on Fred TV as we're up in Canton. Right up 24, just south of 128. Or 95 or 93, whatever the heck you want to call it these days. It's got more personalities than Sybil. Warriors will have possession here to start the second quarter and will look to take a lead here. No good. That was a great drive to the basket from Valdemir Brissett. Just couldn't get it to fall. Just kind of spun around on the rim. But he had the open lane. Out to Gomes. This is a long three. He knocks it down. That's his second from downtown. And now he's got 6 points, and the Bengals back up by 2 possessions. It's a 4-point game. Brissett back to Jean-Louis. Another travel. Man, both sides, we've seen a lot of travels, a lot of turnovers here in the first half. Gomes and Lopez. Now they get it to Carrero. Carrero loses it. Ran into double coverage there and just took it away. Out to Jean-Louis, driving the lane. Almost lost it. Corner. Another turnover. Faveras coming back in. J.C. King takes a break as Faveras comes in for him. So the rotation is on here. They hand it off to Gomes. Keeping Leduc in there, who's got the ball right now. Passing to Leduc, back outside. Lopez wants another from downtown. That's long. The putback. Ryan Faveras, his putback almost like a volleyball set. Barely even held it. Just flipped it back up to the hoop. 18-12. No shot, foul on the floor, called on Carrero. Bengals had an 8-2 lead early in the first. The 6-point lead was the largest they've had, and it's a 6-point lead again here. Offensive foul committed by Jamar Olivier. And the Bengals going to get it back. On a 5-0 run to start the second quarter. Now the Warriors going into a bit of a press here and a travel. Jean-Louis going around, everybody pulls up. No good. Lopez is fouled, a reach in, weaving his way through traffic. It's going to be the 5th foul for the Warriors. And on Gabe Rose at number 14. Actually, I think it was on number 13. There is no number 14 out there. Long three for Gomes. That one is not going to go. It's going to go out of play, and it'll be Diamond ball. Yeah, that foul was not on number 14. That was on number 13. That would be Vernell Peel. Yeah, just there you go. They're correcting it now. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Lopez puts it in. 20-12, the score. Gonna kick it outside. Gonna try to, on the floor, and the foul called now on Lopez. The block So Lopez's first foul.
Come on, guys. Defense. No middle, CJ. No middle, buddy. That's it. Own that.
Little lobber. Nice tip there by Benbury Fernandez, the big man in the game. Oh, what a block down the other end. Lumu going up the ladder with the denial. And a timeout called. Coach Geardy calling timeout. .501 left to play in the second. So just 3 minutes in. The Bengals right now on a 7-0 run to start this quarter off. More than 200,000 students will participate in approximately 100,000 high school sport competitions among the MIAA's 360 member schools this year. The Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association encourages you to support your local high school athletic programs and the students who participate in them. So again, we're recapping the week here. This is a Wednesday game. We were in Fall River for Diman's prelim game against Southeastern. Overtime win for the Bengals. Yesterday we were up in Wellesley for the Durfee game. And what a heartbreaker, I'll tell you that one was. If you haven't caught it, be sure to catch it. And while you're at it, get on Facebook too. Like and follow our Facebook page, Fred TV Sports. Tipped on the inbound pass. J.C. King gets it back. Out to Gomes, quickly defended. Jumper inside, no good. Tipped out of play. Should be Diamond ball. It will be Bengals ball. Out to Lopez. Now to Gomes. This would be his third. It's no good. The rebound to Peel. The Warriors still looking for points here. Oh, they throw it away. And King has some speed. You can bet he's going down the court. They wave off the basket and say it's on the floor. It'll be the sixth foul for the Warriors. Whistle did come significantly before he was even in the paint. Second foul on Peel. That's a good call on the floor. And everybody wanted the and one, but oh, throwing it out, nobody there. Back court. Not sure where that one was going. That's a bad pass. The Bengals lose out on that possession. Brissett gets it to Jean-Louis. He's thinking about three. King defending him. Lost the ball again. And now Gomes loses it, a travel call. It'll be Blue Hills ball. Gomes called on the travel. And this time we'll see Derlin Young inbound the ball. Young just into the game as well, number 12. Lumu back to Young right now. Postel is on the bench, number 10. He's got the two downtown shots for the Warriors, but he's got two fouls, so he's on the bench right now. They go outside to Young. That's no good. Benbury Fernandez with his height comes away with it. Talk about fighting off the defenders there. That's what height will do for you in this game. Corner for Viveris. Knocks it down. 7 points for Viveris. And the Bengals on a 10-0 run to start this quarter. Halfway through it now, actually. 23-12. The Bengals ahead. Lumu to Young. They feed it to James. Triple coverage and a foul. Viveris called on the foul. Going to be 2 shots for James. He has the only other trip to the line for the Warriors so far. He was 2 for 2 in the first quarter at the line. That one misses.
Big under there, guys.
A tough foul on Viveras here. I mean, there definitely was some contact. I mean, when you got 4 guys against 1, it's almost can be automatic at times. And it definitely was contacted. That's going to be no good either. So tough trip that time for James. Viveras trying to find some room. Hands it off to Carrero, who just checked back in. Now to Lopez, back to Viveras in the corner. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Viveras wants another one. That one's no good. And by the way, Postel back in the game. There he is. Oh, that's a travel. He wanted a foul. Not getting it that time.
Help, help, help. Help, help. Told you, don't want to be next to me.
That's a travel there too. Carrero took an extra step. Luckily for the Bengals, at least to this point, the turnovers have not cost them. The foul, number 6 for Diman, and it's on Lopez, his second. Both sides with 6 fouls now. Postel puts it up, no good. Bembury, Fernandez screening. Carrero down the other end, no good. King shoots it out to Viveras. No good. Carrero with the rebound. Watch that back foot. Gets it to Lopez, back to Carrero. He takes the shot, that's no good. King up the ladder, no good. Fighting for it are 2 Warriors. And finally, Blue Hills ends up coming away with it. Coast to coast. Foul on the shot. Diman's 7th foul. They've been racking them up. Only 2 fouls in that first quarter. They've got 5 here in the second through 6 minutes. Lumu, 2 shots. And the foul was on J.C. King, his first. That's no good.
Get big, guys, get big.
That one is good, and that is the first point for the Warriors in the second quarter. It's taken them 5 minutes and 54 seconds to get it. It cuts the lead to 10 points exactly. Bengals got to be careful of fouls now with the 7. King out to Lopez. Lopez driving, floats it up. It does go down. What a nice first half for Lopez. 10 points, leading all scorers. That's for 3, and that's good. Joseph Gainey, welcome to the ball game. Just subbed in and drains one from outside. Lopez, basket counts. Seventh foul for the Warriors. That was on James, his second foul. Lopez does not get it to go. Jean-Louis with the rebound. Oh, good feed to James underneath. His first from the field. That's the first from the field, second from the field here in this quarter for the Warriors. Loose ball. Warriors have it. And a foul. That looked like it was all ball. That's Lopez's third foul, all three of them coming here in the second quarter. And it puts Lumu back at the line for a pair of shots. First one's good. And Gomes is coming back in. He'll sub in for Lopez. And after this shot, we'll have less than a minute until the half. 58-51. I'm sorry, 58.1 the time on the clock. The score 27-19, 27-20. And a timeout called by the Bengals. Biggest thing for Diamond right now, they had that big lead. Now the 7-point lead. Don't want to give too much more back before the half. Make the Warriors feel they can climb back into it. You built that big lead. You want to hold them off. Try to keep it where it is, if not get it back to, say, 10 points before halftime. Give yourself some breathing room. Blue Hills comes and makes it, a 2-point game in this final minute. That gives them some momentum, gets them feeling good going into the locker rooms. In a playoff game, a sudden death situation, you don't want to give an opponent that. You don't want to give them that glimmer of hope. You want to keep pouring it on. The Bengals started this quarter very good. Got to finish this quarter very good. Good passing, they get it to King. King going underneath to Benbury, they lose the ball. Another turnover. They go to Brissett. Loses it, out of play. Full steam, Viveris. Foul. He'll take two. Two shots on the Warriors' eighth foul. It's the first against Jean-Louis. This second quarter been a lot of fouls between the two sides. First one good. Gives Viveris 8 points here in this first half. Subbing back in is number 10 there, Postel. Viveris, money at the line. Both shots made. And it's a 9-point lead again. Now you got to watch out for Postel. He is an outside threat. Hands it off to Brissett. Now to Gainey, back to Postel. They do the same ring around. This is where Postel got his last three ball, was this exact setup. Here it is. That's long. Right into the hands of Benbury Fernandez. Loose ball, and they give it back. The foul going against Carrero. Diamond's ninth. Benbury Fernandez did his job there. He got that rebound, but Carrero couldn't handle it. Postel's first trip to the line, 1-1. 16.5 on the clock. We're going to have a quick sub here. Nathan Nowacki coming in.
Get big, guys, get big.
And Carrero going to sit for this final 16.5 seconds. Free throw's good. And Postel will get to hit another. Try to bring it back to a 7-point game and give the Bengals a shot. Oh, that's no good. So King gets it to Gomes. It's blocked. And now the Warriors are going to have the last shot. Corner. No good. 3 seconds. Got to hurry it up. What are you doing? That's for three and good at the buzzer. That's exactly what I just said 90 seconds ago. Gotta take care of the ball. Coach said that before the game to me. Gotta take care of the ball. You had a shot to get some points. Instead, a 3-point swing the other way. 4-point swing, actually, if you take the free throw into account. 5-point lead at the half. Should be more for Diman. It's been a good ball game, though, so far. Second half coming up next on Fred TV. Don't go anywhere.
Honor, courage, sacrifice, pride, our city. Fall River has traditionally been in the forefront of honoring our nation's soldiers, sailors, Marines, and airmen. Vietnam veterans took the initiative to secure rights to an 80% size replica of the Healing Wall for Veterans Bicentennial Park. The names of over 58,000 fallen heroes will be engraved on the 360-foot long replica wall. 100% of the money raised benefits the building of our Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall in Fall River. Help build our wall, which is scheduled to open in 2020. The meaning, the spirit, and the value of the wall is everyone's. Be part of this exceptional, once-in-a-lifetime project. To make a donation, please visit VietnamMemorialWall.org or connect with us at Facebook.com.
Third quarter about to commence here at Blue Hills Regional High School in Canton, Mass. Round one of the South Division 4 bracket. The Diamond Bengals leading the number 1 seed Blue Hills Warriors 29-24 here as we start the third quarter. Lead probably should be bigger if you catch the end of that second quarter. A couple turnovers led to a 3-ball at the buzzer for Isaiah Lumu of the Warriors. So this very easily could be 31-21 instead. Just a 5-point lead. Diamond's got to just keep doing their thing. They've been very good, and they've led most of this game. And they'll start with possession. Just bottom line is, you got to make the shots when you have them, and you got to protect the ball. There are a lot of turnovers, particularly in that second quarter. Travels, loose balls, and right there. Again, if you're just joining us here, this game, Diamond got in because they played Monday, the prelims, and they won. And they get to play here. Blue Hills is the number 1 seed in the bracket. Diamond lost to them twice, but again, both losses were only 1 possession losses. Could have gone either way. So these are two very well-matched teams. Lumu with the basket, he's got 10 points. J.C. King back out to Lopez. Lopez has 3 fouls. All 3 came in the second quarter. Carrero can't get it to go. Nobody there for the rebound on that right side. For the Bengals, it was all Warriors. That's for the tie. It's good. Lumu with 8 straight points for the Warriors going back to the end of that first half. They got to figure out a way to take him out of the game right now. 29 all. King at the free throw line. Banks it in. There was contact, but no foul. That's his second basket. Had one in the first quarter as well. Jumper again. Lumu. Nobody defending Lumu. They're gonna do it to him. They're gonna do it all day. Tipped out of play. Someone doesn't get on Lumu, he's just gonna pick you apart. Going across to King. King spin move in the paint and a travel. Out of play. Ooh, they're giving that back to Blue Hills. Lumu gets the inbounding pass. James, travel called. All the way down the court to Carrero. Hands it off. Oh, loose ball! Leduc coming in for Viveris. I don't want to see Viveris sit too long. He's got 9 points. Had a good second quarter for Diman. 7 of his 9 points came there. And another travel. Man, oh man. Everybody forgetting how to dribble tonight. You've seen so many travels getting called. Maybe it's having that second set of eyes too. It's 3 officials versus 2. Gomes. Got it! Way downtown. He's had a 3 ball in every quarter. 9 points for him. And the Bengals back in front. That one was from another time zone. Lumu has a lane. No shot. And I think Leduc's going to get called on the foul. First foul of the second half. Rather see it on the floor than have to take 2 shots. So make them inbound it. 5 seconds. And the turnover. Brissett just couldn't get it in there. Again, credit Diman's defense. Not letting anybody get open. King. Oh, great pass. Carrero lost it.
All right, all right. Hey, good luck. Hey, good luck. Keep it moving. Play was there. Good job.
Brissett coming out. And Vernell Peel coming back in for the Warriors. No shot. And a foul now on Gomes. Gomes' third foul, second team foul. Crowd wanted an offensive foul. They didn't get it. James trying to get free. They get it out to Peel. Jean-Louis was really well covered in that corner. Finally got it out. Out to Postel. It's short. Right into the hands of Lopez. Coach Santos calling for the play. Get it out to Gomes. Now to King. Underneath, Leduc was breaking. Back out to King. Gonna take the jumper. It's well short. Nobody on Peel. And now King gets called on the foul. J.C. King picks up his second. Bengals with 3 fouls now in this second half. Two shots for Peel. First trip to the line. And it falls. Leduc coming out for Nowicki. That one no good. Carrero gets the rebound. So 1 for 2 on that trip to the line for Peel. They get it out. Nowicki for 3. just into the game. Bengals back up by 5, 37-32. Pass to Jean-Louis, now out to Postel. Postel kind of drives the lane, looks the ball. Low pass to Jean-Louis, can't put it up. Lopez tagged on his 4th foul. So the Warriors get it back, should be Diamond ball. Travel and credit. Tell you, Lopez came soaring in, and I think that kind of made Postel flinch a bit, and he pretty much forced that travel. 3:09 to play in the 3rd. Pass down the court to King. Trying to get a little bit of separation here. The Warriors defense again tightening up a little bit, playing, I don't see, a full court. Carrero, little jumper is good as well. That's his first from the field.
Defense! 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 Defense!
Carrero had 14 in Monday's win. Offensive foul is going to be the Warriors' first of this second half. The second on Jean-Louis.
Hey, help, help!
Carrero gets the pass back to Nowicki. Now to King. Viveris, quick 3, no good. Corner, no good, no shot. Oh, whoa, it doesn't go. Postel had that off balance roller there off the fingertips, couldn't get it to fall. He's going to be open on the right side. Look out. No, they go to Jean-Louis. That's no good. Carrero comes away with the ball. Down the court to Nowicki. Almost lost it. Kicks it out to Carrero. Calling for help. Off balance shot. No good. James comes in for the rebound. Peel, Postel, corner, no good. James with the rebound. Carrero boxing out. King comes away with the miss from James, and the Bengals escape trouble. There's a foul there that was not called, and now it's called. It's going to go on Jean-Louis, but it should have been on Lumu. That was a reach around, and it certainly fouled him. Jean-Louis coming out. We're going to see Gabe Rosa, number 14, coming in his place for his first minutes. Nowicki going to inbound. Minute 40 to play in the 3rd. All the way down, and it's going to be taken by Postel. Gomes wants a foul. There's an offensive foul. Oh, they calling a defense? Nowicki.
Wave those hands, man.
Nowicki got tagged on the foul. Diamond's 5th. Out to Peel. That was well off the mark. King with the rebound. It's tipped right back to Combs. He loses it.
Oh, come on.
That's going to be Gomes' 4th foul. Is that on Gomes? Or is that on King? Oh, it's going to be on King. 2 shots for Postel. Postel 1 for 2 in his first trip. Misses the first. Second one is good. Bengals get it into Nowicki. J.C. King one-on-one with James. Puts it up, can't get it to fall. He's going to get the rebound after the tip from Benberry Fernandez. Nowicki wanted 3. Oh, we got an inch. King holding his hamstring. We got Lumu hurt. They had to stop play for Lumu to come out. And the trainer will go and check on him. Lucky for Viveris that ball didn't go in because play was stopped. Lumu really with it considerable. He's holding the ankle. Nowicki got to get it in. Floats it out to Gomes. 60 seconds to play in the third. Nowicki made his way all the way back around. Gomes wants another 3. That's going to be short. And looks like Benberry Fernandez is going to get tagged with a foul now. This will be his first if it's him. It is. And it's now the 7th foul for Diman. So bonus shots for Blue Hills for the remainder of the third and the entire fourth quarter now. Bengals in serious foul trouble. James will shoot 1 and 1. He was perfect in his first trip, 2 for 2. Second trip, 0 for 2. So 50% at the line. That's good, and he's going to take another. That one's no good. Loose ball. Nowicki has it. And a foul called, I believe, on Peel. It is on Peel. His third. Just the third for the Warriors in this second half. And they're playing in full court right now. Need some passes with authority here. Good feed to LeDuc. He didn't go to the basket. They go outside. That's for 3, and it's no good. Gonna go all the way around to the other side. Postel on a travel. Timeout Diman. 27.1 seconds to play in the third. Coach Santos wants to draw something up. And while we're in the timeout, the winner of this game will square off in the quarterfinals against either Abington or South Shore. They actually tipped off about 45 minutes after this game, so a little bit later of a start for them. Abington, the 8 seed, South Shore, the 9 seed. So Abington getting to host this kind of middle of the bracket matchup. Abington 15-7, so they had a 22-game schedule. South Shore 12-8. So again, the winner of this one, if Blue Hills comes back, they will host the quarterfinals. If Diman holds the lead, they will travel to either Abington or South Shore.
Into the basket, draw some fouls, guys. Get inside, draw fouls.
Now, I'd like to see, the press here from Blue Hills, the defense has been good. I'd like to see Diman, the passing, be a little more authoritative. Kind of just lobbing, floating the ball around. It's giving the Warriors a chance to get there and cause some problems for you. You get it into Gomes. It's going to be another lobbing pass and a foul called on Rosa. First one for Rosa in limited time, 4th for the team. Nowicki will inbound. But again, those lobbing passes, I mean, maybe easier said than done here. You're weaving through players and hands and arms and whatnot, but I'd like to see them get it in Benbury Fernandez with the basket. His first, he's had limited time as well. 10 seconds to play in the third, 41-34 Bengals lead. They go outside for three, no good. Viveris with the rebound. A foul called with half a second.
There you go, Ryan. Come on, take it in.
First foul on Brissett. Half a second on the clock, so the Bengals really not going to be able to do much here unless the pass gets way down the court and you get an instant release. And they just settle for that. Bengals managed their lowest output in terms of points, just 12 in a single quarter, but they hold Blue Hills to just 10 points, their lowest output as well, and they extend their lead, 41-34 after 3 quarters. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to build it as the game goes on. And you see why Blue Hills is the #1 seed, though. They are tough. They're quick. Player to watch here in the fourth. Lopez has 4 fouls. He has 12 points, though. Leading scorer for Diman. Like to see him get back in there and get a few baskets for the Bengals here in this fourth quarter. I think he's going to be someone they will need. The leading scorer right now in the game is Lumu. That's 15, but he was out. He came out due to an injury, and he's still not back in there right now.
Hey, Mills, too wide.
Blue Hills has it to start the fourth. Jean-Louis puts it up, and the basket counts. J.C. King cannot believe it. And that's King's 4th foul. Jean-Louis just his first basket, and he's going to get to go to the line for the and one as well. It's good. So quick 3 points for the Warriors to start the fourth. Put back. This is exactly what I just said about the passing. The press is tough. They give it back again. Gotta protect the ball. You just gotta do it. Pass with authority or draw a foul. Go down the court. Get out of the opponent's end. Viveris will inbound. Carrero back in there as well. Benbury Fernandez staying in there. They get it to Carrero. Got to float it back the other way to Lopez. Gomes almost went back court. Now to Viveris underneath. That's no good. Blue Hills with a chance to take a lead. Corner for the lead. It's good. Just like that, 8 straight points in less than 60 seconds. Fourth foul on Jean-Louis. But the turnovers, you got to, now a timeout call by Coach Santos. I mean, you got to protect the ball. You built yourself a 7-point lead, and it's gone in less than a minute. Now the Blue Hills fans are alive. Jean-Louis going to take a seat. Maybe some good news for Diman because he's picked up his 4th foul. Lumu still out right now as well. The Bengals will have possession here. They go back to Gomes. Gomes to Viveris, now to Benbury Fernandez. Back to Lopez. Almost lost the ball. Gonna kick it out to Gomes. Yes! One in every quarter for Gomes. 12 points. And the Bengals back ahead by 2. Oh, Lopez stuck the hand in there. Gotta be careful with 4 fouls. Benbury Fernandez with the height takes it away from Peel. Lopez looking for a lane. Out to Gomes. Quick 3 again. That's going to be off the mark. Benbury goes down on the tip. Couldn't corral it. Postel, basket, no foul. He's looking for the call. Doesn't get it. Gomes loses it, picks it up, puts it up. No good. After everything we've seen this week for basketball, you get the sense it's just going to end up coming down to that final possession yet again. No, we're not in an earthquake, folks, but the jittering you're feeling watching this at home as Peel ties it back up is the Diamond faithful stomping on the bleachers. Oh, turned over. Another bad pass. Peel, baseline. Out to Postel. Got it again. Seventh foul for the Warriors, and Diamond now into bonus as well. Second foul on Brissett, number 3. Gomes gonna go to the line for 1 and 1. It'll be his first trip to the line. All his points coming from outside. Gotta do something about Postel though, these outside shots. There's a reason he's a captain and a league all-star. Kid's good, but you got to defend. You got to find a way to defend him. Gomes with a huge first shot made, and he'll get to take a second now. Second shot, no good. That's thrown out. Oh, it's still going to be Warriors ball. Lumu back in for the Warriors. Glad to see he's feeling better. I'm sure the Bengals, though, didn't miss having him out there. Postel to Gainey. Now to Young. Watch out for both of them. Now Gainey gets it both. Postel, it's tipped. Carrero has it. And the Bengals take it back. Foul on Young. His first, team 8th. 1 and 1 for Gomes. Back in is Brissett as Young takes a seat. J.C. King coming back in. Viveris takes a seat. So LeDuc and King back in there. King with 4 fouls. But he can climb the ladder. I guess they're hoping for some rebounding height here. If this misses, it's no good. King tips it. Oh, and I think he just fouled out. He's out. Ninth foul. And King is done. So Benbury Fernandez back in there. King will sit on the bench for the final 4:28. We'll go to the other side here. Lumo, 1-1. He is 3 for 4 at the line. No good. Carrero with the rebound. Bengals down 47-45. Travel. Timeout, Diman. Out of the timeout, Warriors ball. Bengals need a stop. Four minutes gone in this fourth quarter. 4 minutes to play in the game. Lumu outside to, ooh, wow, that was close, to Brissett. Tried to bank it almost. I don't want to say he tried to. Probably wasn't intending it off the glass, but it almost went down. Lopez to LeDuc. Oh, and a travel called. Another turnover. No fouls there. Might have been some contact, but no fouls called against the Bengals on Peel's drive. Lopez to Carrero for the tie. It does not go. Carrero having a tough night with some of the jumpers. Again, had a really good game on Monday, but just the one basket tonight. He's been better on defense, I would say, with his height. Travel called on the Warriors. Three minutes to play. Bengals still down by a pair. Gomes trying to go around Postel. Hands the ball off. It's blocked! Oh, what a block from James. Diman will inbound with 19 seconds on the shot clock. Nowicki. Got to find somebody. Benbury fouled. Good patience there. He waited. He waited, and that drew the foul. Ninth foul for the Warriors. Third on James, and Benbury Fernandez at the line. It's a 1-1. This was on the floor. So 1-1 here. They did not call it on the basket. First time at the line for Fernandez. No good.
Corner, corner.
Ooh. Lumu back to Postel. Quick three. It's no good. Foul called. Oh, I thought it was going to be a jump ball. That's the number 10 foul. Number 10. The team limit. Peel picks up his 4th. And now 2 shots for Carrero. 2 huge free throws here at 2:29 to play.
Keep drinking it to the basket. Once you get the ball, you can't let yourself come in. Come on.
First one goes. That's a big first shot. Got a favorable bounce, that's for sure. Second one, good. Tied at 47. Oh, almost sent it back court. Benberry. Fernandez getting called on the foul. The 10th for Diman. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. That was called on Nowicki. His 2nd foul. And at the line is Jean-Louis. He's only been to the line once. It was for an and one. He had made that one. Makes this first shot. All of his points coming here in this 4th quarter. He's got 6, make it 7. And another 2-point lead for the Warriors. As we roll up on 2 minutes. Oh, that was almost tipped away. Carrero to the basket. Fernandez. Holy cow. Lost his footing. I mean, if he had to put it up, would have been probably called on a travel. Timeout called with exactly 2 minutes to play. Timeout called by head coach Gertie, of the Warriors. Well, to Postel, now to Lumu. Back to Postel. Corner to Jean-Louis. He's defended. Basket's good. 4-point game. Both crowds into it big time here. Carrero, jumper, no good. Gets the rebound back, and he's fouled. 2 shots for Carrero.
Let's go, Lindy. Let's go.
It is the 4th foul on James. Carrero misses the first shot. That's a tough miss right there. Second one doesn't go either, in and out. Lumu to the corner, back to him. Out of Postel. 60 seconds remain in Diamond's season, down by 4 and defending. Lumu sets, this could be a dagger, it doesn't go. 45 seconds. Gomes, quick 3, it's not gonna even hit the basket, well short, and Warriors have it. Almost lost the ball, did Lumu. 30 seconds to play. Bengals not doing the foul game here. Postel is fouled. I don't think Lopez was trying to, because now Lopez is gone. 5 for him. I don't think that one was intentional. Two shots coming here for Postel. Postel hits the second. And a timeout. 52-47. And the task just got a little more difficult. With 20.7 to play. Bengals will inbound, and they need a shot within, say, 5 seconds here. They got to get down the court and at least grab 2. And it needs to happen real quick. Someone's got to get open, though, to do it. Back to Carrero, it's a travel. That's going to end up doing it right there. 17.5 to play. And a foul. It's Gomes' fourth foul. 2 more shots for Postel. And that one goes. Right now, these are just for fun. The lead was already big enough. Bengals held to just 6 points in this fourth quarter. Carrero takes the jumper, no good. Out of play with 3.7. Bengals, not unlike Durfee, had a lead, a substantial lead. They couldn't close the door. A 20-point fourth quarter for the Warriors. And they win it. 54-47. Tough way to go out. Again, especially when you end up having the lead. That's the thing. When you get the lead and you have a substantial lead, that's the problem. That's the difficulty, and that's what makes it difficult, because it makes it tough to swallow when you have the lead and you give it back. I mean, Blue Hills, believe me, I'm not taking anything away from Blue Hills. They're the #1 seed for a reason. They've had a great season, and they made the adjustments down the stretch. They hit the shots. Diman didn't. That's the bottom line, and that's how it goes. You got to hit the shots. You got to make the plays. And that fourth quarter was all Warriors. Well, and then there was one. Right now, the Conley Cougars are the last team standing. They're playing right now, too. Not sure how they are doing, how Coach Shea's boys are doing. But if you get on Facebook, like and follow our Fred TV Sports page, we'll have all the updated scores from Wednesday, from tonight on there. So be sure to like and follow us on social media. Okay, for now, saying so long from Blue Hills Regional is Evan Massoud on Fred TV. You've been watching MIAA State Tournament coverage right here on Channel 9.